All right, guys. Hi. So this is going to be a little echoey, and I apologize, but that is in the office. And if I go in my room, the kids like to barge in. So I'm in the workout room, and it's a little bit echoey. But anyways, I wanted to jump in here and give you guys some insights for next week, give you guys some plans and tools and kind of tips and stuff that I use in my life to keep my workouts on track, nutrition on track, and just kind of go over like how I make this a lifestyle for you or for me, and how hopefully you can implement too. But know that this is all a learning process. This is all you figuring out what works best for you and your lifestyle, and that is the point of the group. So let's say this weekend is coming up. Next weekend I'll do like 3 tips for the weekend and give you some tangible tips to think about going into the weekend. And I'll try and do that on like Monday, getting back on track, or Sunday, how to prep for the week and things like that. So I'll be doing these videos throughout the next 2 months in this group. But for today, as we add some new people in that are starting fresh on Monday with their first week, maybe those of you who just started your workouts this week but are really going full force on Monday with nutrition and all that stuff as well, these are the things that I want to kind of help you with. So first and foremost, workouts. In the video I did earlier this week, I mentioned having a plan A and a plan B time for workout. So what I mean by that, and it's helped me so much as I transition kids from 2 to 3 and 3 to 4, have a plan A. So plan A is before 7 a.m. Whether I start at 6:15, I want to be done by 7 a.m. 7 a.m., like 7:15 at the latest. But 7 a.m., because that still allows me time to get my post up, check into my groups, get my recover going, get the kitchen cleaned up before I really have to start getting the kids up, ready, moving, and out the door for school at 8:15. So that is my time. That is my plan A time. But I also know that if Lincoln had a rough night, or maybe they just were not having it in my workout, even though I was trying to do it, was not going well and was causing me more stress by getting frustrated with my kids versus helping me, then I just push pause. I just save it for another time. And for me, that other time, that next time, is that 9 a.m. block. So for me, that's when the twins are off to school. We cleaned up the kitchen for breakfast. Hayden and Lincoln have played for a little bit, or maybe they're watching a show and then they can come down here at 9 o'clock and play around with me. Or if they've been playing and hadn't watched TV, I'll set them down for a little show. Most of the time they come in here and there's books and there's Peppa and there's trucks and stuff over here, and they just join me for the workout. But that's my next time, because we're typically not doing too many errands at that time of day, but I really want this done before I have to go pick up Hayden or drop off Hayden at school, or whatever the case may be. So my plan A is bright and early in the morning. My plan B is that time. Now, why I do this and what this does for me, and then plan C time is when Lincoln goes down for a nap or when my babysitter first arrives. So if for some reason I can't get it as soon as Autumn or Hallie walk in the door, I'm doing a workout. So anyways, what this does for me is I know, like, it just alleviates that stress at night. Like my plan A, like always the go-to is always the go-to. But I know that if I don't have that time, or if something goes wrong, I have a second set time in my day to get that workout in. So maybe you work full time and plan A is before you go to work, right? So I want you, before you go to bed, because maybe your day looks different every day, especially if your kids are older and they're in activities, like maybe Mondays they have gymnastics, like you know your schedule. So before each night, and this should probably look routine week to week, but before each night, look at your day the next day and say, okay, 5:30 is my ideal. That's plan A. When is plan B? If for some reason I oversleep or I can't get plan A done, when is plan B able to happen? Is it lunchtime at work? Are you a stay-at-home mom and it's nap time? Is it right when you get home from work? Or if you're a full-time working mom, can you come home and use that extra half an hour, extra hour that they're at daycare and get your workout done? Those are things that clients have done. So let's say their workday ends at 4, but they pay for their child to be in daycare till 5. They leave work, they go get their workout done, and they go to daycare, or they do their workout at work and then they go pick your kid up at daycare. So whatever, but look at your schedule before you go to bed and say, okay, if plan A doesn't happen, when can I do plan B? When's plan B? And that just helps you know that you've made it a priority. You have a second time slot if plan A doesn't work. So I want you, that's your homework. I want you to look at each day of your schedule, because each day is different, when that plan B time can be for you on those given days. So maybe you're right, Monday, plan A, 5:30, plan B after work at 5. Tuesday is plan A, 5:30 a.m. Plan B is 9 a.m. because you don't work that day. Maybe you work part-time, all right? So kind of think about those things. All right, so I want you to share below that schedule, or if it's consistent across the board like mine, then you can just do plan A, plan B. The next thing is the meal plan. So I meal plan on Saturdays or Sundays. I will always do my best to get it to you as soon as possible. So tomorrow it looks like we're gonna have a storm. I will be able to plan and I will get that post in there. I'm super simple. So I will take this week and we always do Taco Tuesday. I always have a leftovers night. I always have a kids choose night, and we always go out to eat 1 or 2 nights during the week. Like, it just is what it is. Especially when Friday comes, like, I'm so excited to go out to dinner, not cook, spend time with my kids, and just have a family night on Friday. So I will share the link to my family planning dinner tips. That seems to be the hardest one. But what I do is what went well this week, and move that into next week if it went well. If it did not, like, my kids did not like the pork chops, so I won't make them again. I'm not gonna go through the headache. We'll just do like chicken breast or something. We're out of a refrigerator and our microwave doesn't work very well, so trying to get creative with what we got going on in the fridge and not always have a bunch of leftovers. We don't have the space for it. So getting really creative this weekend, going into next week. But I will always have that up. I'll share my dinner planning tips. And then Tara Hansen has an awesome meal planning video, and I can't remember if I've shared it this week or not. So I will also post that link in here for you guys to check out as well. Coming into this next week, I want to make sure that you guys do your pictures either Sunday night or Monday, whether they're your first ones for the first week or they are completing your first 5 workouts in weekend, so your first week. Make sure you do your pictures and measurements and weight if you want to. After this, you can go bi-weekly, but I really want you to see the progress that you've made in 7 days, right? So make sure you share those with me. You can send them in a private message or send them via email. Moving forward on Monday. So Monday is like the first official day that I was promoting for the group to start. So we've still been adding some people in through the week. As they kind of got into their groove for work, and like the stress of the holidays and getting back into that fell down, people are ready to commit. So on Monday, I will have a daily check-in for you guys. I'm calling it the daily check-in, but we're only gonna do Monday and Thursday. So if you've been with me before, you might be like, oh, we usually do them every day. It was getting very overwhelming for me to go check all of the Shakeology check-ins, all of the workout check-ins, and then your daily check-in. And the daily post. It's just a lot to keep up with. And by the end of it, usually people aren't checking in with the daily post. So we're gonna do them on Mondays as you get back on track, and we're gonna check in on Thursdays before the weekend. So Monday is, let's reset your week. Thursday is going to be check in, how is the week going? What do you need help with going into the weekend? All right, so 2 main check-ins on Mondays and Thursdays, and then Sunday morning, I'm gonna do a weekly check-in, and we're just gonna evaluate your week. So we're gonna evaluate the week and the weekend and how you can move forward and move better into the next week. All right, so there's only gonna be 3 days that are like daily check-ins and touch points. The daily posts that come up every day are gonna be informative, they're gonna be fun, they're gonna be motivational, they're gonna be more along the lines of that. You guys can still comment below and answer the questions that I'm asking you. I will definitely answer it and like check in with them, but it was getting very overwhelming morning, night, every night and day. So just trying to simplify and make it so you guys don't feel like you have to check in as well, or you're feeling if you don't check in every day. I often get that. So, and then we're gonna pick a winner weekly. So make sure you're logging your Shakeology, make sure you're logging your workouts. I will pick a winner for both. So I can track it. That's what's cool about the tracker, is I can just go through and see who has, we'll do 4 or we'll do 7 for this next week. So it'll start Monday through Sunday. You need 5 workouts and 7 days of Shakeology, all right? So those are gonna go, I'm gonna pick a winner for Shakeology and a winner for workouts, all right? So I'll have that. And then we'll do a monthly winner for the person with the most Shakeology check-ins. If there's a tie, then I'm gonna go to workouts. If there's a tie there, we're gonna go to inches lost. Okay, we won't do weight, we'll do inches lost. All right, so that is what, I'm gonna write that down because I just thought of that, like in my head, if there was a tie. So shake workouts, shake out. So if there's a tiebreaker, then we're good, because if everyone's logging their workouts, there should be a tiebreaker. But if you're doing an enhancement, which I did today, you can count that as a second workout, especially like tomorrow. I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna do something. It's just my nature to do it. So I'm gonna do a 10-minute enhancement, track that, okay? So that's what we have moving forward. That's what we can look forward to. If you have any questions or you need some help getting organized, please feel free to reach out. I will answer you guys as best as I can via Facebook message, or I think if you can message me through the Challenge Tracker app and I'll go to my email. So either way, but I'm super excited and I can't wait to see if you guys have completed the first week of workouts. I would love to see your progress. I would love to cheer you on. I hope you take pictures so you can see your progress and see how you've made a difference in the last 7 days of committing to your health. So happy Friday, you guys. Have a great, great, great day, and I will see you guys on